the Saturday wrap. The Saturday wrap is back for Saturday, the 11th of April 2026, the week of Storm Dave, of Easter, MB02, some frost, and then 2 days of 21 degrees Celsius, and it's raining at the moment. Okay, if you haven't seen this before, this was my week. This is me complaining about my week. These are all the things that mostly happened during the week. And starting with word or phrase of the week, a word that doesn't really mean what it used to mean, and it's ceasefire. As ceasefires go, there isn't really one. And it's like, yeah, no. Can you believe what you were told anymore? No ceasefire. Never mind. There you go. Anyway, app of the week. Sometimes you think, why doesn't the operating system do that? It must be there. Anyway, I was rendering some videos and it was like, these source videos are 24 frames per second, and I thought, that can't be right. That isn't right. I'll just check. Command and I. It's not in there. It's not in there at all. So I downloaded a little 99p app. I'm sure there are others that do it for free. MidiaInfo from the Mac App Store gives you lots of information about all the metadata for your media files, audio and video. I like it. It looks nice. It just works. Copied on there. I know I could have gone probably into VLC and done properties, but you know. MidiaInfo, Mac App Store, 99p. If you're in the United States, 99 cents. The thing of the week, which is a little bit sad for me, memories and such like. There is a pub in Antwerp called Kulminator. I can remember the first time I went there, and it was, I think it was midweek, and it was about 11 o'clock, and it had just opened, and I was eating Belgian cheese and drinking Belgian beers, and it's a great place because if you ask for a certain beer, they say, which year would you like? They were playing classical music. Everyone complains about the grumpy old man behind the bar, but I found him spot on. And as the day went on, people came in from all over the world. Kulminator was a great place, and I think he has passed on because Kulminator is no more, which is a great shame. Thoughts of the week. MB02, the Easter Beano to Portishead. I really need to do more Beanoing going away. It was great, and I discovered a new pub, the Settle Inn, and that is great. And even some of the places that were not so great had great beers. Taberries, Holy Goat Brewing. What was it called? Spectral Law 2025. Yeah, sometimes you forget what you are. Sometimes you forget the things that you should be doing. And you need reminding because I need to Beano. I'm a Beanoer. Anyway, song of the week from 1973, Paul McCartney and Wings. If for no other reason than Paul McCartney played at Apple's 50th birthday party in Cupertino. This is Band on the Run. What a cracking track. What a cracking album. Yeah, Band on the Run. I don't know. The 70s were really good. Anyway, the week that was actually started last Friday when I had to pay for Office again. Apparently it's on auto renewal now, even with Amazon, but they had the wrong credit card on it, so I had to buy it, including AI slopification. I know I could have got it without it, but you know, sometimes the odd picture, whatever. But times are hard. Anyway, Saturday morning, early morning leave over to Portishead, 2 nights in Portishead. Yeah, spoons, wings. I'm really getting a taste for those now. And when I stayed in the Premier Inn, their Wi-Fi 3 megabytes, not bits per second up. So what would normally take an all night and into the next morning was done in about half an hour. I hope this applies to other Premier Inns because, yeah, long overdue, but really good. And yeah, the Sunday places that say they're open on Sunday and they're not. And you go there, and the sign on the door says they should be open, and they're not. And you go there, and then you find out they're not open at 10, they're open at 2 because you passed them at 2 o'clock, and they're only just opening then. Communications, please. That would be really good. And petrol station food, especially if it's a Sainsbury's, nectar points as well, and really nice people serving. There you go, can't beat it. Anyway, Monday, planted Casablancas, planted Stuttgarters, mowed the lawn, trimmed the lawn, did the washing, and there was frost first thing in the morning, but there you go. What can you do? Tuesday, coming home was traffic jams all over the place. There were crashes. There was some boy got knocked off his bike. There seems to be only one way in and out of practically everywhere in the valleys. I hope the kid's okay, to be perfectly honest. But I got some compost. And then I planted some, well, I planted the last of my Casablancas. Right. And I still have lots of Stuttgarters to plant. But there you go. Anyway, Wednesday. Wednesday was sunny and warm. Tuesday was sunny and warm. Wednesday was falling back a bit, to be perfectly honest. But the Tmble was just full of people. And I went there with colleagues, and there was food and beer and ladies' conversations and stuff. Anyway, Friday, sometimes you just can't work without connectivity. When going away to Portishead, some of the places I went to, no Wi-Fi, and cellular was pretty rubbish. And in work today, there were Wi-Fi issues. Here's to wishing you all great connectivity wherever you go, especially if you need the Wi-Fi in Portishead at a Premier Inn, although that is the ultimate Wi-Fi, which is a fiver a night. I had a great time away. I need another Beano. I'm going to Weird Dad's tomorrow, but that's only Newport. Anyway, take care and stay dry because the weekend's looking a bit soggy. Cheers.